Greetings and welcome. This is Judgespektre. I would like to quickly bring attention to one of my favorite Star Wars titles that sadly didn't get recognized as much as it probably should have, and that is Star Wars Republic Commando. This game was released around the same time, or I think it was released a little bit before Episode 3, and was supposed to tie into the movie, although I don't really think it did. Not that much anyway. I think General Grievous was actually in the game for like 5 seconds or something, but other than that, there isn't that much to really tie it to the actual Episode 3 movie other than the last levels of the game taking place on Kashyyyk. Now, in the game you play as a squad of elite clone troopers, all of which have different voices and personalities, which is kind of strange. Well, personality-wise, I can understand, but having different voices is a bit of a... I don't really understand that too much, but anyway, you'll be sent on numerous missions across the galaxy to accomplish various objectives, and in order to do this, you'll need to use the abilities of your squad members, like one of your team members is a demolitions expert, and so forth. The game is a first-person shooter. I typically don't like first-person shooters at all, really. That's why I'm not really into Call of Duty or any of those games. But anyway, the game is a first-person shooter and has squad tactics that kind of remind me of Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six games. And the actual heads-up display is reminiscent of Metroid, while the gameplay system of recharging shields and having a sidearm work the way it does kind of reminds me of Halo. So this game borrows a little from many different places. But what's important is that the gameplay is pretty stimulating the whole way through. Regular enemies like super battle droids, which playing as a Jedi you would just cut through without any problem, actually are formidable opponents in this game and require concentrated fire and strategy in order to bring down. There's a lot of challenge to be had here, and I think it's a pretty good game in terms of balancing the difficulty. It seems to scale up the further you go, so later levels will actually get more difficult, whereas earlier levels aren't really that hard, and I liked it. It really kept me on my toes without, totally destroying me. But all I can really say at the end is that it's a good title, and sadly it kind of ended on a cliffhanger, which gave a impression that there was going to be a follow-up. But it never happened. And this is where I have to get really critical of LucasArts and what kind of games, Star Wars-wise, they're putting out now. I mean, why would we want Star Wars Republic Commando 2, or Star Wars Battlefront 3, or Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 3, or another Star Wars Jedi Knight video game? I mean, why would we even consider wanting stuff like that when we could have more garbage like this? But I'm getting ahead of myself, way ahead of myself. Yeah, that actually hurt my eyes just looking at that. Ugh. But anyway, I think I've rattled on about that long enough. I know this video here is pretty short in comparison to most of the newer videos I've been doing, but there really isn't much more to say on that. But know that I will likely be getting the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim very shortly, and I may do a video on that. That's possible. But beyond that, I will have more content coming in the future, so thank everybody for watching. This is Judgespektre signing off.